The Silencer number 8, Dan Abnett writing, Patrick Zurcher on the art now. But yeah, so Silencer, so she read the plane issue last time, and now we're actually Action Land at the theme park, and Silencer's trying to, sneak off and find out where Talia is across the border. And she has to go and threaten one of her old contacts into, like, oh, how can I get across the border? Where's the best place to sneak in? However, the villain, way back from issue 3, who's very upset and has like a bio suit, he's got like his own fancy suit now, also wants to get across the border, and he ends up fighting with her towards the end, and they have this big brawl, and they both want to get to Talia. However, strange things happen, of course, and the big cliffhanger here is that they switch bodies.
Yeah, we get a reveal that this is the magic branch that's doing this.
Yeah, because we get this tease of the magic sort of crime boss who's like behind. It's almost manipulating them into this position.
Yes, Lady Wishbone. There you go. Because of course they had a magic branch.
Yeah, because Talia was running Leviathan.
Yeah.
So we get I like the reveal. It's very clear that what's happening, because we see like the bad guy go up to the mirror, but we see like Honor see herself in the mirror kind of faded in with them. So it's okay. It's made it clear what's happened. We see her body's like, oh, I'm going to go see who the Silencer really is, and it's got like a hotel room key. So he'll know where to go. And now her family's in danger, and that's been a whole thing. Because there's a lot of this issue where she's like, "Oh, I'll go and have a spa day for a few hours while you take the kid on the rides," when she's actually going off to do her assassinating and spying.
There is a lot of dodging them and being like, "Oh, you just stay safe."
Yes.
And the husband kind of being like, "Hey, it's almost like you don't want to come and enjoy this vacation with us."
Yeah.
Get a little bit suspicious.
But hey, so I'm fully expecting the villain to make them feel awful and say something really out of place that'll upset everyone, and she'll have to try and explain that later. If they don't outright just find out about her through this arc, which may happen. But I actually like that point where the kid says something like, "I don't like to go to a diner. I don't like diners. They have shootouts and people die." And the dad's like, "What's that about?" And she's like, "Something on TV maybe." And our narration's just like, "I hope I've not scarred my child."
Yeah.
I hope he's not screwed up now for life.
But I did like, okay, there is some repepercussions for that. It's not just, okay, we'll brush over that now. The kid did witness this big shootout.
No, that's good. I like that. And I do kind of like as well that when she's interrogating the old contact, and she has a silent bubble, and he's like begging not to be killed. She just says, "You know what? Watching you and not hearing you beg, but you're clearly begging, is actually more pathetic than just hearing you scream." So she turns off her silent bubble. I thought that was a fun little jib.
Wow. Art's good. I think he's clearly still emulating the style set up by JR at the start of the book. Because Zurcher usually has it plays with a lot of shadows, and a lot of darkness. But this is very clean. Lots of those speed line backgrounds that JR does.
Yeah. No. I mean, this book's consistently solid. I think I had a little bit more fun with the plane issue because it was so focused, but I can't deny I'm having fun. I think the problem is the villain, whose name I can't remember right now. Quietus, there you go. It wasn't until they mentioned what he'd done in issue 3 that I'd really remember who he was.
It's just like, oh, you did the orbital strike on me, and I was like, oh, this dude.
Yeah, it wasn't until then that I remembered who he actually was. Although I did love how violent he blasts one of his henchmen at one point. Before that, when they set him up earlier in the issue, and the guy just his body just splits apart. It's super violent. It's great.
Yeah.
But no, solid issue.
Yeah. It's been a very solid book.
Yeah. So what are you giving it? What are you rating it?
I think it's just a solid 7.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go 7.5. I think I'll go one half step up. I think it's very solid.